public?
You cannot go in that building. That building is not public.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh my God, in what country? Are we still in America?
It's publicly owned. When they ask.
Answer my question, Billy. Are you gonna
You have
give
to
me your
answer
name or
mine
not?
first. I'm conducting the
Okay, do me a favor,
investigation.
Put your bag down.
For what?
Put your bag down.
For what?
No intent on going in or on your property. I can go get it. Do you have a business card? I can actually email it to you.
I'll follow you.
I can. It's so far down.
I'll go with you.
Okay, come on.
We're gonna detain you, and we're gonna cite you, and then we're gonna release you, and then you can stand outside with your.
Oh, I'm standing inside.
And you can. Well.
Welcome back to my channel. Before we dive into today's video content, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has supported me. I can't sit idly by while our rights as patriotic citizens are under threat. Today, we will examine real-life situations that citizens have faced while exercising their rights. From encounters at libraries to dialogues with police at stations, the unexpected reactions from law enforcement have highlighted the necessity of protecting the values we believe in. Let's explore and ensure that the sacrifices made for freedom are never in vain. Can the police really raise their voices like that when communicating with citizens? Look, they show no respect for these citizens at all.
It is not public. You
Really?
cannot go in
Oh my God, really? Really?
I've been told.
By who?
By who?
By
It's,
my supervisor.
Your
Ma'am.
supervisors are.
At the South Carolina National Guard Armory, the auditing team shares about conducting an audit here to check whether First Amendment rights are being respected. Let's see how the staff reacts. The National Guard Armory is state-owned property and operates based on taxpayer funds. Therefore, areas like the lobby or the outside grounds must respect the public's rights. The facility's staff restricting citizens from filming in public areas is unreasonable and shows a violation of rights.
how's it going, sir?
Is anything I can help you with?
We're just taking pictures of the building.
You.
I appreciate it. How you doing, sir?
How are you?
Good, good. Thank you so much for your service.
Appreciate you,
Thank you
man.
for support.
All right.
So can you tell us a little bit about what you do here?
I don't know. You a supply sergeant?
Okay. That's good. That's good.
We're not here for any nefarious reasons or purposes. We're just video on just the facility. We're just gonna walk around and take a couple pictures. Nothing, threatening or anything. Just so you guys know, we're just gonna be here, just take a couple pictures. That's it.
Are we allowed to walk in the lobby and take pictures of any?
No. We actually have some signs.
You don't have any identification on you or anything like that? I'm not able to see. Why would we need that?
No, sir, it's just, we would appreciate if you could show us some different.
Well, we have no ill will. Pictures of everything, all the government buildings around and everything.
Okay.
You guys protect the customer.
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I don't understand.
Is he all right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Why would he?
Well, basically, with everything, in light of everything that's happening nowadays, and
This day and age.
In this day and age.
The television lately, and people, even though they say they have ill will, they come out. They do.
I don't think what would be
basically, just they cover us.
Yeah.
But my ID ain't gonna tell you what my intentions are. That's the thing. How's that gonna help you to figure out my intentions, right? I mean,
Yeah. How's the plastic?
Yeah.
Is into my thoughts? No, we have no bad intentions, dude. We're just filming. Is that a publicly?
It is a public accessible area, especially if you see some of our signs like we will.
All right.
Yeah, that's check.
Let
Let me join here. I was actually on a phone call, so I just wanted to come and check it. I didn't know if you guys were UPS. A few seconds here, I'll be right back.
No problem. Are we allowed to walk in here?
Not at the moment, but I'll be right back. Public accessible, but I need to check somebody because right now I'm the only one here on this the end of the hall. And like I said, I got a phone call. You guys.
Oh,
let me get this phone call.
All right.
I was actually engaged. Like I said, I thought you were UPS.
Who's the unit commander, sir?
The unit commander?
And who's the POC?
You mean as far as this facility here? That's
We'll be in charge of.
That's my Redencio, Sergeant Flesch's Elliot. But he's actually not here at the moment.
All right. No problem. We'll wait.
Like I said, we'll be just out here taking photographs.
If you can let us in, we'd like to.
Officer Morris may have responded to a call about building security concerns, but requesting to turn off the camera and even asking citizens to leave while they are standing in a public area and exercising their legal right to film is completely wrong. In any situation, police need to thoroughly investigate the matter and make reasonable requests. However, in this case, the female officer seemed too hasty in her decision making.
I think here's the getting his fat butt right back in the shade.
This is the one that's been on it. Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? Wow.
Hi, how are you?
We don't answer questions.
We don't answer questions. We're just taking video of the facility.
This is a secure facility.
It's right here where it says restricted area. That means past that secure point. This is a South Carolina National Guard Armory, public property. He even admitted that the lobby and this building is publicly accessible. Do not try to stand on my rights, ma'am. Very well that this is public property. I have every reason to be here. I haven't broken the law. I haven't violated any provisions or South Carolina code or for my ID, ask why I'm doing here, or tell me to leave. We're just here taking photographs and videos of this fine building thing we're doing.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is your?
Right here.
Is that what you would tell the judge?
Yeah.
So we gonna call you.
What is your badge number?
What if we can't read? Do you know the what is it? The disabled people
Number.
Those fine men that walked out of that building behind me called me here
Okay.
Why?
because you're videoing a secure to video.
We've already established and you agreed that the secureness of the building is inside of the
Yeah,
building.
but you do realize.
We don't have to answer.
Let me give you example. I haven't asked anybody for ID, so all of that is on video.
Well, they did.
Let me give you an example. You go to the Savannah Riverside. You go within 5 miles of that place, you have a helicopter overhead. They have that right. So they called me here.
For a constitutionally protected activity, which that's supposed to protect the Constitution. So why are they trying to stop us from exercising our rights?
What
Are we still in America? Do we still have freedom of the press?
what organization are y'all with? You don't mind me
We're
asking.
for organization to
Okay, so
exercise
you're,
our rights.
What's it called?
Photojournalist.
What's the
He
independent?
just told you.
Press. Anyone can work in a story and
Okay, y'all are being argumentative. I was called here. I was not.
well, you're the one with the.
I
So,
have a camera too. I actually have two. There's one on my car too.
good. That's it's. We're just working on a. Can you please inform these gentlemen over here that it is a publicly accessible area. So we just want to take pictures of their lobby and the trophies and everything on the wall. We're working on a story. That's it. As soon as we got here, What if I'm interested in becoming a National Guard? That's the first. That's the first.
Guard.
I know you're a police officer, so
I'm not
enforce.
National Guard. I was doing my job. They asked me to come here because they didn't know why y'all were here.
We told them they're just wasting taxpayers' money by calling you over here. You should be looking for a guy with a gun, not a guy with a camera.
I should have just left.
Yeah, we're not doing anything wrong.
It's my job to figure out what's going on here because they called.
So by you asking me what am I doing, how can you figure out what I'm doing?
But that
My point exactly.
We're not
whatever
doing
you
we're not
want
doing
to.
anything wrong, ma'am. We just want to take pictures.
Okay,
But
They
that's
should
what I'm
know-
saying. I don't know why they would call you to figure out what's
We
going
told
on.
them. We told them the same thing we told
I'm
you.
doing my job. Spoke with y'all. Now I'm going to speak with them.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I do at every call.
Okay.
Okay?
You know that? We can request
I'm
that.
gonna FOIA your phone.
We can request that. We can request that.
Lieutenant Newman.
If you're so scared, you shouldn't be in the military, dude. We don't need scary cats defending our country.
The police should lead in adhering to the law rather than following every order from supervisors or facility staff without distinguishing right from wrong and arguing with citizens like this. This is shameful and does not align with the image of a force responsible for protecting citizens in the country.
Did we figure this out yet, ma'am? Please, sir.
Deputy Morris, you have a horrible demeanor. We're asking you a question as a public servant.
That's it, sir.
You got a card? Okay, I'd appreciate that. Oh, she's upset. I told you there was more coming.
Officers over constitutionally protect the right.
Yeah, oh, because Morris has her feelings hurt, that's why.
That's not gonna be-
I'm talking about on your phone. I don't care about the bike.
So, I mean, this is not a.
Okay,
We're not
listen
trying to create
this. You have been asked to leave.
By who?
You have been asked to leave
By
by me.
who?
They have
They're the
been-
maintainer of the
Okay, there's a difference between asking to leave and demanding to leave. Are they demanding that we leave?
Then we'll get them to demand you guys.
Do it.
But
You're soliciting a
Once-
trespass. for
Once
lawful.
they ask you to leave, you have to leave.
is he gonna
This
go
is
in there?
not-
Solicit a trespass.
Are you telling me that the South Carolina National Guard Armory is not public?
It is not public.
Really? Really?
I've been told
By who?
By who?
by
It's,
my supervisor.
Your
Ma'am.
supervisor's a dumb nit.
Been asked to leave the property,
Well,
so you need to leave. You
I
can
guess
film
I'm
from
gonna
the
be
road.
going to jail in handcuffs because
Yeah.
I'm a National Guardsman. I have
wow,
protected more than you
officer,
ever had.
officer. Since when is the National Guard?
What's going on?
Since when is the National Guard a private place?
Well, we doing.
Come on.
It's not private. It's public.
This is
how can it be
freaking.
private.
This is freaking a state property. Who funds the state? The citizens do. Come on, you guys swear to protect the Constitution, and you're protecting these idiots that don't know.
Smart. He's like, I'm not getting into it.
Yeah, that's what the Nazis too say. They were just following orders. It doesn't matter if another officer is doing the wrong thing. You're supposed to.
I want y'all to let her understand that she can't solicit a trespass.
That's what she's doing right now. She's soliciting a trespass.
And she can't do that.
She can't do that.
But she's soliciting.
She's not.
But
Yes, she is. You said that you were gonna do that.
She just went in there. Cause I like people like you, because you get upset and you hide behind your badge. But why are you so upset?
I'm saying she's
Why you
going to
so
make contact with the caller.
Why you so
I'm having a great day.
All for. So
I'm resting my arm.
Well, don't rest it on there.
come on. You guys are gonna send guys with guns for guys with cameras. Come on. Come on. That's insane.
I believe it.
That's
You don't have
insane.
balls either. That's why you have a badge when you're not.
So what they?
In the end, although this place still has public areas and welcomes the public, the police still force these citizens to leave, compelling them to give up their legitimate freedom. This is perhaps the worst handling of a situation by the police, causing confusion and undermining public trust in the legal system.
Until he tells me to leave, because
He's already said that
he
he's
didn't
asked
tell
you to
me.
leave.
I can roll the footage back. I
Roll
got
the
17
footage back.
minutes.
Publicly, it's a
He
public
admitted
place,
that
ma'am.
it's a public-
You cannot go in that building. That building is not public.
Hold on.
Are we still in America?
Hold on.
It's publicly owned. When they asked you to
Oh,
leave, this is
I
a
suppose-
secured
So yeah,
facility.
So now it's
we
publicly
own it.
It's like you can't go in our building without permission.
Yes,
Why
we
can't
can.
I?
Since
You
when?
got a
You
front
can go
door?
in the lobby.
And that's what exactly. That's exactly.
Look in the window.
You don't have a
gate
gate in your office either.
Yes,
You got
we do.
doors. You're
Yes,
not
we do.
outside.
Oh my God.
You're irrational. So is this not a corridor?
This is
Is
a
this
corridor.
not a corridor and a lobby and an auditorium is all the same thing?
We're
I'm-
going
Alright,
to send in
this
to
is a
update
secure
their
facility,
academy room.
just
Yeah,
not
okay.
yours.
Check this
Calling
out.
a
Check this
person
out. Okay.
is not
Okay.
allowed in this building.
Ma'am, lower your
you
voice.
have, now it's my turn to talk.
I don't
This
have
is
to
a
listen to
secure
anything you say.
facility.
Hey, young lady,
Okay, well you have to
you have a
leave.
level of professionalism that you have to uphold.
How are you being professional if you're not honoring your oath?
She said that we're not allowed to go inside. She said it
Freedom
12
of-
times. It's private, as she said.
Freedom of
So
the
that has
press.
to-
Secured. It's
Okay.
not, it's secured.
Absolutely. Isn't the door locked?
If it was a
Inside.
restricted,
It's
So
here.
that means you can't go in.
That's
We're
because-
not-
So
this
we're
is
not
a
inside.
lobby.
We're outside. So
No, you have to get off the
oh,
property.
so now you're telling me that I have to get off of the entire
If
property.
you would listen to me the first time, I told you the property.
The oath you swore to protect. Freedom of the press. Publicly accessible areas.
This is
We're
not-
working on a
Okay,
story.
It's okay. No sidewalk.
There's
I can
also
stand there
more.
all day, correct?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Officer Fasolo.
So
and
you might want to
Officer
inform them that when they see property, that we have every right to be
That's
so.
fine.
Just like I have
So,
every right to be here,
I have a
and you're
question.
telling me to leave unlawful.
I just have a. Is this
Okay.
private property?
Property is secure.
Oh, now
But
it's
is
the
it
building
private?
and the property.
No, I'm just asking, is it private? I don't know. I get this
This
security.
is
This
a-
is locked.
alright.
I understand that.
You do know too, right? He knows the fucking rules.
He
But
like.
obviously he does.
Yes, he does.
Obviously he does.
Is
not.
if that
Oh
guy-
my
apparently the
God.
security
That's what I'm
officer is
asking.
not here today. So that's what the problem is.
Okay, well,
none of these
I get
men
this
have the
secure, like, I
authority
get that
to
it's
say
locked.
it's not
They want
them.
you off their property.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
their
listen
property.
to
That's
that
They
point.
asked you to leave.
They
They
asked
are
you to
in
leave the
control of
property.
the
Okay,
property.
and I'm a National Guardsman, and I'm not leaving the property because I have every right to do so.
You're not in uniforms.
Neither was that guy that just went in there.
They had
Tell
a
you to leave, but I'm not in uniform.
Can you
People
believe that?
say you don't have the authority to leave, so why you?
They can ask, but we don't have. It's a personal request.
Then you are
Don't twist
trespassing.
my
We'll
words.
leave if you're giving us lawful orders.
Trespass on this property, so now
So if you
y'all
do
gotta
not
go.
leave,
We're going to
you
jail
are
for
go- you're
trespassing.
in jail. Yes,
For
you are.
trespassing.
All right,
Yes, you are.
all right. So let's go.
I get this is
This
secure.
is a secure
We're talking in
building
circles.
in
I get
property.
it secure. Is this property private? That's all I want to.
Government.
Who the federal government get their tax money from? Now
And
you
this
stuck.
property is
Now you
owned by the
stuck.
federal government.
So the federal government buys.
Federal government. This is owned
Yeah.
by
Yeah,
Yeah,
state.
we're gonna leave.
Okay, so
We're
that's
we're
what
we're
you don't-
we're gonna leave. But
That's beside the point. They want you
Well,
to
they're
leave,
fucking
so
wrong.
we're gonna go.
all right.
And if you go around back and look at the fence point, which means anything that is secure that I can't freaking walk into is secure. So that means I can.
We're gonna file complaints on all of you and on them because you're not honoring your oath. They're not honoring their oath. That's why it takes 2 years. That's why it takes 2 years to become a barber and 6 months to become a police officer.
All right, they just want you off the property, so let's go.
So I'm gonna be arrested because I'm not gonna be arrested. We're just asking. If I don't leave, I'm gonna be arrested.
In summary, through this situation, we see that the police need to understand the law and respect citizens' freedoms, especially the right to film in public, to handle situations more accurately and fairly. On the citizens' side, we should also be aware of our rights and calmly protect them when faced with signs of infringement. Suspicion cannot become a legal reason to demand ID in all cases.
So you understand that I'm investigating something, okay? They called you in as being a suspicious person.
Yeah, but
by you not giving me your name and date of birth, you could get in some trouble, okay?
Yeah, but I live for trouble.
As you know, we have the freedom of speech and information in public spaces, which means filming in public areas, such as outside a Wells Fargo bank, is entirely legal. Any action that interferes with or obstructs citizens from doing so violates the Constitution, reflecting a lack of respect for these basic rights.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Down here.
The name of the company. Do you have a company that you work for?
No, it's just a film for an investigation.
Oh, okay.
We do know what's going on in here, and I would like it if you could allow me in.
I have to call back the person that I was in contact with.
Okay.
They asked you why you were here, what company, to see if it was Wells Fargo that sent you.
Fargo affiliated?
Contact him first and then get what he says and I'll let you know, okay?
Okay, we are looking to, so if we could get that information, hey, if you want to let me in and I could try pick locking it.
I go through my manager first and then my...
Salad bar. Is she a reptilian?
To request ID or identity verification from someone, police need to provide a clear and reasonable cause or specific allegations related to a violation. However, in this situation, it's clear that the citizen was merely filming outside without causing any obstruction. Sergeant A. Lott's pressure to require the citizen to provide information is unreasonable and violates the privacy protected by the Fourth Amendment.
I know.
When you get that flashing, it looks like shit.
Yeah, no, there was a hole on the other side.
That's what we're gonna probably check out.
Well, maybe if we catch on the rear end is where it'll be. Oh, hello, sir.
How are you?
We're doing good. Well,
so we can get to the other.
We go on there.
We were called here. The branch manager was evidently wondering what we guys were doing.
Oh, we're doing an investigation.
In regards to?
Well, we're trying to see if we could actually get inside of the bank and conduct the investigation and the security measurements being used.
And do you have any credentials for that?
No.
FBI agent?
No.
Okay.
I support our boys in blue.
Okay.
Look, I support the boys in blue.
So what are you guys investigating then?
Well, I'm not supposed to go into too much detail. Technology is being used inside. That's why we want to investigate the vault.
Okay. And okay. You guys
Baxter
have your
Street.
IDs on you by chance?
I don't, sir.
You don't have any ID or driver's license? Can I get your guys' names and date of birth, please?
I go by Billy.
You go by Billy? What's your legal first name?
I can't say it. I had to sign paperwork not to say this, sir.
Okay, so you understood you as being a suspicious person.
Yeah, but
by you not giving me your name and date of birth, you could get in some trouble, okay?
Yeah, but I live...
So what's your legal first name?
I can't say it, sir. It makes me nervous.
What's your first name?
He's neither.
Okay, so here's my thing, guys.
We're investigating.
I get that, and I'm investigating a crime also.
You're an investigator.
I am a sergeant.
You're sergeant.
Correct. I'm a patrol sergeant.
You're Sergeant A. Lot.
Investigating you guys because they were called you in as being a suspicious person inside videoing the bank.
No, we never were inside. Oh, RP, role player. So, that's not, I don't know what they told you, you know.
Okay, so are you going to give me your name or not? As of right now, I'm investigating you for being suspicious. If you don't give me your name or identify yourself, that's a crime.
Look, listen! I'm conducting the investigation. Do I make myself clear?
10-2 for now.
10-6 in the investigation.
Okay, so are you going to give me your legal first name or not?
Are you Jordy Jordan?
Answer my question, Billy. Are you going
to have to answer mine first. I'm conducting the investigation.
Put your bag down.
For what?
Put your bag down. Put your bag down.
Hey, pal, you listen here.
Put your bag down.
Hey, Buster, let me say something to you. I'm Gation. Do you understand me, pal? Did we commit a crime? Clearly not.
As of right now, yes.
We don't have the Fourth Amendment, do we?
Are you going to identify yourself or not?
Are you going to learn the Constitution?
Are you going to identify yourself or not?
Let me see your badge. Let me identify you first, pal.
My name is
not a name.
That is my name.
No, it's not.
Yep, it
What's
is.
your first name then, Aaron?
Alex.
Alex?
Yep.
In the investigation. Do I make myself clear?
So they're refusing to identify themselves, Chief.
I'm conducting the investigation.
Fortunately, in this case, the timely intervention of the police chief prevented the violation of civil rights. However, I hope that in similar situations, law enforcement personnel like Sergeant A. Lott can understand and not interfere with this right, because it is an important part of overseeing government behavior and ensuring transparency in the community.
So these reptilians,
Typical
are you
busters.
talking about like the reptilians that are
Yep.
in the war right now underground?
Well, so if we could actually, I don't have a pen. If you had a pen, I would write stuff down.
On the right track, huh?
Yeah, you know. Collins Aerospace. It's aerospace. So this is exactly where they came from, and we do believe they are here. But we're just trying to do the investigation. We didn't go inside or nothing. So that information, whoever said it, we're just trying to get the details, and we're trying to go inside. So.
Did you try going inside?
But the women.
Go inside before?
No, we just been literally on the
Hey, Billy,
sidewalk.
just a quick question for you. So, was an ATF agent there?
No. Are you trying to trick me into committing a crime?
I'm just asking you a question.
You clearly are. See, too, I'm smart as hell.
What's my IQ? It's like 62 or some shit like that.
Okay.
I get that. Is there anything that I can help you with today?
This investigation, if we could actually get inside and try to do.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't think the bank wants you in there to check their vault, so they've got some people to do that. So.
Is that who that manager?
That's the chief
branch
of police.
manager.
That's our chief of police.
So he's the police chief, is what you're telling me.
Yep.
Because he's not wearing a uniform.
Nope. He actually just got off. He's going to work out at the gym. So.
Where's the local gym? I need to speak with him. The gym he's going to, because I would like to ask him some questions.
Sure. It's the McCreary Community Building. Okay.
I mean, we ain't going inside.
Okay.
No, I would like to go inside.
I'm just asking if you're going to identify yourself. And if you don't want to identify yourself, then that's fine. I'll let you guys, cause the bank any issues or anything like that.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
I had a contact in my eyeball.
Okay.
So do you know how to get that out of there?
I don't. I can get you a medical if you want.
Repairs. Yeah, those are good though.
I had a cat bite my head, so.
You had a cat bite your head.
If you need anything else from us, or if you need any help, let us know.
Oh shit.
Anything from us?
If you want the women's to come back out so I could ask her some questions, but other than that, I'm good.
All right, guys. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Try to stay cool. Great day.
All right, you as well. Take care.
My eye socket.
I don't know.
From this situation, we see that no one should be interfered with or obstructed when exercising the basic rights protected by the Constitution. Any violations from government employees not only lead to privacy infringements, but also undermine public trust in law enforcement agencies. Most bank employees don't want you to exercise your right to film under the First Amendment.
I'm Susan Caltharp.
Susan,
I've been in
okay.
banking for 35 years.
Okay.
And you're not supposed to be videoing and not supposed to be taking pictures of the bank. So I may have to.
From this situation, we see that no one should be interfered with or obstructed when exercising the basic rights protected by the Constitution. Any violations from government employees not only lead to privacy infringements, but also undermine public trust in law enforcement agencies. Most bank employees don't want you to exercise your right to film under the First Amendment.
Good girl. Waving, saying I can't record. Looks like she's probably coming out. I can barely hear you. I'm sorry. How you doing today? Yes. Work here? No, I don't work here.
Where do you work here?
I'm an independent investigator doing an investigation actually on the bank.
What do you do investigating?
We heard one of the ladies infidelity.
What?
Yeah, somebody sent. I don't know. That's why I'm coming to record.
Okay,
What's your name?
For 35 years.
Okay.
And you're not supposed to be videoing and not supposed to be taking pictures of the bank. So I may have to call the authorities.
In
Do you have
or
a
on your
card in
property?
business?
I can go get it. Do you have a business card? I can actually email it to you.
No, I'll follow you.
Okay,
No
come
worries.
on. Come on. Hold on, real quick.
No, please don't. Yeah.
You're getting probably come inside.
Okay.
And I'm not going to be long. Can I ask you one more question, Miss Susan? Right there, is that where the workers park? Because I have to get their tags. All right, you guys. So, Miss Susan popped out and said she would have to call law enforcement. So.
The officers in this situation are among the best I've encountered during audits. They actively introduced themselves, clearly explained the reason for their presence, and, most importantly, showed great respect for citizens' rights under the Constitution. This is exactly what I expect law enforcement to do in conversations with citizens.
Yes, you guys. And here we go. Hey, what's up? It feel better than it did around this time yesterday, don't it?
What was that?
I said it feel better than it.
It's around 70 and I enjoy the weather.
Way better.
Yeah.
How can I help you out?
From the business called us.
Why?
They didn't recognize you.
Uh-huh.
I guess they've had some cases
Uh-huh.
where they've had like burglaries and stolen ATMs. Okay. So the only reason I'm contacting you, and I just want to see what's going on or why you're filming.
If they would have came, I would have told them. I'm just doing an investigation. Infidelity. We got word that somebody in there is cheating on their significant other.
Are you like a private investigator?
And I would have told them if they would have came out here and nobody said nothing. I didn't know it was even an issue.
There's not an issue, but people could be fearful with everything that's going on in the climate all over the nation, you know what I mean?
About what?
Well, with like what they could have or what it is that could be done to them. So obviously they always involve law enforcement to try to...
Okay. Hey, can I get your name and badge number, sir?
I can give it to you, yeah. I'll write it down. 1192.
And you, sir? Oh, he's a ride-along?
Yeah, he's trying to be a cop. So
okay.
My name's Harmio. My badge number is 1171.
You got a business card? Okay.
So, this is the weird loophole, okay? I'm not going to identify record, right?
Okay.
And you're standing on a sidewalk and
Okay.
it's public.
Correct.
Right? Now that that's public to their property, which is everything else, that's different. Why?
Of course.
Because they have authorization in their property. They would like me to tell you to not be on the property and to be removed. But
Correct.
since you're on the sidewalk, that's public.
Yeah.
They're just freaked out because you're recording and they've had auto burns.
Yeah, I would have, whoever's been doing the infidelity, they've been doing it kind of like in a weird way.
Okay.
So they haven't like, but it's not really a DoorDasher. That's their sneaky link. So I was just paid, and you know, I'm sure, you know, it may probably make them feel uncomfortable, but it actually make me feel uncomfortable. This is actually one of my shitty jobs I like. It's like a backed up toilet. It's a shitty job, but somebody got to do it, man.
I've never heard it put like that. But, and let's say we leave and then someone calls again, just know it's going to be an ongoing issue because they're freaked out.
And I'm not definitely let them know. I'm sure they wouldn't have gave me the names of the people in there. That would have just helped out. But
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'd rather not unless they do approach. I'm well approachable and, you know, no ill will, no ill intent.
Coming from though, like, it's not always normal to see someone standing outside a bank and recording. So you don't?
Not in 2024, man. There's cameras everywhere. I mean,
sure.
I've seen at least pointing. So
but that's a security system because it's a bank.
This is for security as well. You know.
I can't promise I can give you an answer.
Okay. And this is something a lot of officers I've been seeing been having issues with. If you can get a dozen eggs for 12 cents.
Are you giving me like some parable?
How many eggs can you get with $1?
I'm not gonna get trapped into a parable. All I'm saying is it's not always normal to see someone recording a bank. Okay? So, like I said, I can't kick you off because that's what they want me to do because you're not on their property. Probably call us and tell you to leave.
Yeah, I had no intent on going in or on their property. That's why I just been straightly on the sidewalk and it's been actually going on for some time now. So
I got you. Something they would like to know that I'm asking you because they're curious. Do you have any other questions that are pertaining to my contact with you before I head out?
I mean, this is the content. I mean, this is the contact. Tellers they have right there at the window. Did he say? Did you get his name?
Kind of what you said. You can go in there.
No, I'm not going to go in there.
Okay, well,
I'm sure they don't want me to come in there because I have to have my camera rolling. So
you can do whatever you want, but if you want that information, you can get that. So I have his name.
What's his name?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why not?
There's no reason.
Yes, it is. That definitely
on your own accord. Okay.
Okay. Do you have a call number for this? A cab number?
Yeah.
The number for them calling in.
I'm not going to give you their information. You can Google their bank and get their number.
No, is there like
There's an event number, yeah.
Okay, can I get that, please?
I'd have to give it to you and go back to my car.
That's fine.
Because it's like a 10-digit character.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll see if I can get that and then give it to you.
Yeah. How long are you guys considered a greenie? How long are you guys... How long...
except for the.
Yeah.
Well, that's yeah.
A year?
That's discretionary. Like.
Oh, okay. 5. I've been since I've been different places. Just kind of curious.
Yeah, that's. All right. You have any questions before I leave?
Yes. Where's you guys' police department at?
You can Google that. Mine? It's not mine, but the city's police station is on 85th and Santa Fe.
And okay, and how? I know it's not the captain. Y'all have a.
There's different ranks for depending on the circumstance.
Okay. And you are a.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll have all the cool gizmos that'll say they're a supervisor, but I'm not one.
Okay. And how long do it take? Are you guys hiring? How long do it take to become a?
I can't answer that. I don't work in personnel, but.
How long did it take you? How long was training?
It's all case by case.
3 months to become a police officer?
Well, they got to do a lot of stuff, yeah. So.
Okay.
Questions? You have a good rest of your day. Okay?
Yes, sir. You as well. So he did come approach. He knew it was really. Yeah. So we're gonna pull off and we're gonna slide.
This situation highlights that a lack of understanding of citizens' rights can lead to inappropriate actions, while respect and professionalism can create a safer and more trustworthy environment. This underscores the importance of educating all public employees on understanding and respecting the rights of the public. No one should be arrested for filming in public for informational purposes.
Are you going to?
You're going to be detained. You're going to be detained long enough for us to cite you.
Well, I'll be arrested,
and then we're going to release you.
Will I be arrested?
We're going to write you a ticket.
The Veterans Hospital in Lake Nona is public property, so filming and photographing in public areas is entirely legal. This is part of the freedom of speech under the First Amendment. Staff here, especially the deputy chief, need to understand and respect these basic rights, rather than trying to hinder citizens from exercising their rights.
Is anybody around? I got a gentleman here wanting to do some investigative.
Yeah. I'm also looking for the VSO. He said he's going to lead me to the VSO, but I figured he was going to lead me here. Is there any way you can tell me how to get to the VSO, please? The legal department. Okay, that's all I'm looking for. Okay. Well, you don't need to talk to him about it. I've already spoke to several officers about it. About the VSO.
About reporting.
Oh, I've already spoke to several officers. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to need you to talk to the deputy chief.
Well, I may or may not. Depends on you. But I just want to find out where the VSO is. Hi, how you doing?
It's about recording.
Okay. What's up, John?
Yeah, I'm looking for the VSO. He said he was going to lead me to the VSO for the VSO.
Yep, we're down the hallway here, and you can record wherever you want as long as it's in a public area.
Yeah.
Okay. To make sure, because it was two other guys harassing somebody else.
Harassing?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's harassing. You know, just because they get upset they're being filmed, it's not harassment. That's called heckler's veto, actually.
Yeah, some people just don't want to be recorded.
No problem. I already told him my name. He won't tell me his. So.
Yeah. I'm not until I'm done with the investigation. I'll publish it.
Published it as what? News?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a different story.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Violation of what?
38 CFR. You can't.
38 CFR 2.12.
Yeah, recording for
news
commercial purposes.
I said
news is commercial.
No, it isn't. No, news is a First Amendment protected activity. Freedom of the press. I know. I'm going to give it away.
Is your website monetized? Where you're going to post
it? May have my is CNN monetized? Is Fox News monetized?
They don't come in here though. That's
they could. Couldn't they come in here as press?
Getting cleared through the
I don't believe so.
You need to read the CFR.
Oh, I read the CFR. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
for commercial purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox is a commercially. Okay.
Pamphleteering.
Money off those news purposes?
Pamphleteering was the very first member. Pamphleteering was the penny pamphlet that used to hand out on the street. Ben Franklin did it.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the CFR that's here.
Oh yeah,
if you're going to use this videotape, that's a commercial purpose and that's prohibited. You can do it, but you have to get clearance through the public.
I don't.
If you're just here walking around, videotaping the hallways and the artwork and things like that for your own personal use.
Yeah, it's freedom of press.
So my question is, are you going to post this as a news
article? I'm going to post it as a news article.
Are you going to make money?
I'm going to post it as a news article online. I'm not going to answer any questions on that right there. But the thing of it is it's if it was monetized or if it wasn't monetized, it's here.
It's not.
I'm not doing a commercial.
Monetizing it, okay?
Well, there's protections under the First Amendment.
I mean, I told you what they are, but if you are monetizing what you're doing, it's for commercial purposes, and it has to be cleared through the PAO.
Yeah, we want to stand up in court for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
100% I will
there you
stand
go.
up in court.
Because there's several.
Matter of fact,
yeah.
Millie, can you call dispatch and have officers come down here?
The deputy chief cited Title 38 of the CFR, which regulates public filming in VA facilities for commercial purposes, requiring permission. However, as stated, this regulation only applies to commercial activities. In this case, the citizen was merely filming to provide information to the public, and particularly, there was no disorderly conduct or obstruction of facility operations. Therefore, any argument from the deputy chief becomes irrelevant.
I believe that you're going to use this to monetize. You're not here just recording as a First Amendment.
So you have
RAS,
you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I'm going to post this and monetize it?
Yes.
Okay, so you have reasonable articulable suspicion. So we'll go
It's
with that.
on your tape. So
well, I didn't say I would.
You'll bring that
I'm
to
going to
court.
publish it. I'm going to publish it online. I'm going to publish it on YouTube. And I'll also publish it on Facebook. And several other people will publish on Facebook as well. Yeah, and it'll be shared among several people.
That's great.
Are you going to go after them as well?
Taping. You're the one that's going to monetize off this, which makes it.
I didn't say I was going to monetize it, did I?
No. I have to pay to get
okay.
it.
Now that's retaliation. If you're going after the press now
No.
for what they publish.
If I have to go through a paywall, then that's evidence that you violated the CFR as for commercial purposes.
Okay.
Which, if you want to do that, you have to get clearance from the. He needs to be cited for videotaping for commercial purposes on property or appointments. Then
this
he
is
needs
my
to be
official
escorted
business.
off property.
This
Issue the trespass
is
warrant.
my official business.
Okay.
Watch yourself. All right. Hey, come on through. Come on.
It's evident that although the citizen was simply exercising their legal right and causing no obstruction, they still faced a very unpleasant attitude from the public officials present. They may not be pleased with the public filming the facility, but above all, they have a responsibility to respect the rights protected by the Constitution. More importantly, they should maintain a friendly demeanor while communicating with citizens.
Are you going to produce an ID for us?
If I don't, will I be arrested?
Maybe.
If I don't produce an ID, will I be arrested?
Well, until we
it's
can
going to be
identify you.
difficult.
Call OPD.
This is federal
Yeah,
property.
they do.
They're federal property. Federal property.
Yes,
They're right. This is out of their scope.
This is actually
out of their
proprietary
jurisdiction.
jurisdiction.
Contract with you. I want to see the written contract.
contract.
Oh yeah, yes they do.
Bro, you're not good at this First Amendment stuff. Okay.
Thought I was pretty good.
We'll just close the
Orlando
door.
VA's
So you
proprietary
got- you gas-
full jurisdiction and authority on the property, just like we do.
Okay.
But if he refuses to, until
Oh, I'll
come
produce ID before I would get arrested. Then we'll, like I said, we'll see you in court.
back. Okay.
Publish this as news. You just made the assumption, made the assumption that I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
No, it
Okay.
isn't.
Oh, you
If
think
you're-
it's something
if you're
criminal?
posting it for commercial purposes.
Oh, then
yes,
you
it's a violation of the
threaten me.
CFR.
Then you're going to go after what I published.
No.
What for me
I'm
for what I
going
published?
to
Oh,
use that
it's on camera.
I'm going to use
Are you? For what? For what crime?
violation of the CFR.
So you want me to call OPD? If he's not
If
going to
you-
produce
you
his
If
ID?
he'll produce under,
Are you going to produce?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
I'll just call OPD.
Yeah.
In the end, even without a reasonable suspicion of whether illegal activity was taking place, the police and staff present still decided to issue a trespassing notice and deny the citizens' right to be at this facility. If staff or management believe that filming is inappropriate, they need to provide specific regulations or legal documents rather than making arbitrary demands. Without clear grounds, this action not only creates a feeling of oppression, but also undermines citizens' trust in the public system.
You are going to be cited and released. So are you going to show an ID? Yeah, we're going to call OPD. We're going to recommend that they do arrest
I'll
you.
recommend, yeah, but are you going to arrest me if I don't? Name tags are nice, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, very nice.
Are you going to produce your ID so we can cite you and release you?
I'm not going to produce unless I'm arrested. Does she threaten me with arrest?
We are. Didn't you just hear what the criminal investigator said? You're gonna post this for commercial purposes against.
I didn't say I was going to do that. I've got it. Even if I did post it, that's what I'm saying. Even if I did post it for commercial purposes, not for commercial purposes, but for news purposes. I'm not licensed to produce news.
Depending on the number of views you do get money from YouTube.
It's still. How about CNN? It's not monetized. You think Fox News is not monetized?
I don't think this guy
CBS News. Huh?
A lot of followers anyway.
Well, probably my 1 or 2 followers might actually call here and call the Attorney General, U.S. Attorney General. Yeah.
So what are we gonna do here?
Okay, if I don't, are you going to?
You're gonna be detained. You're gonna be detained long enough for us to cite you.
Well, I'll be arrested,
and then we're gonna release you.
Well, I'll be arrested.
We're gonna detain you, and we're gonna cite you, and then we're gonna release you with your.
Oh, I'm standing inside.
And you can. Well, you're gonna produce an ID.
If I don't,
we're gonna detain you. I don't wanna handcuff you.
Okay, am I detained now?
I don't want to handcuff you.
Am I? That's what I want to know.
For commercial purposes.
That's what I want to know.
So,
if I don't,
come on, sir.
okay, if I don't leave, will I be arrested?
Well, no, you're not going to be charged. You'll be given a trespass warning and escorted off property. If you come back on property after you...
Okay, so I'm given a trespass warning. Can I get that in writing, please?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Plus the mandatory citation for the CFR.
I mean, you see, I was going to do this for commercial purposes.
I'm not arguing this with you here.
Okay.
Okay, you ready, sir?
Okay. That's my cue right there. Okay.
Mind your back, sir. Take control of the camera.
In conclusion, protecting the freedom of speech, including the right to film in public, is very important. Public officials need to respect citizens' rights and fulfill their duties within the framework of the law. Their ignorance or inappropriate attitudes not only complicate matters for citizens, but also create a sense of insecurity in the community. Yo. Thank you for watching today's video. The situations we have observed clearly show that our rights must always be protected and respected. Remember, every voice, every action of ours matters and can make a difference. If you find this video valuable, please like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue the fight for citizens' rights together. Together, we will uphold the values of freedom that we cherish.